Let's discuss about tuples in Python. These are one of the sequence data types in Python. It's almost like a list or arrays we have in Java. But the difference is that these tuples contain series of elements which are immutable. What is meant by immutable? Immutable means they cannot be changed. If you take an array, the elements can be changed, or a list in Java, the elements can be changed. But here, the elements in a tuple cannot be changed. They are immutable. So there's a major difference between tuple is one of them which is immutable. Tuples, strings, int, float. These are the different data types which are immutable, meaning they cannot be changed. And mutable data types are list, dictionaries, and so on. So whenever you create a tuple, the elements as well as the size of the elements in the tuple cannot be changed. So that's a major difference. And if you take an array or a list, it contains elements of same data type. Here again in the tuple, elements can be of any data type. Means elements are of mixed data type. That is also allowed here. And if you see into lists in Python, they contain a series of elements enclosed within square brackets. Whereas in tuples, they are enclosed in parentheses as well as they cannot be changed. So that's the difference between lists and tuples in Python. So let us now see how to create a tuple. Just give some name to the tuple. Let's say um, my tuple 1 equal to, you can give a series of elements. They can be of any data type, either string or integer, anything, and enclosed within parentheses. All the elements enclosed within parentheses. That is a tuple. Like that, let me create another tuple. My tuple 2 equal to, you can also create the elements without parentheses. Means just you can give the elements this way without any parentheses. Let us write this code in the PyCharm. Let me create a new file in this package, new Python file. Let's say tuples. Now let me create a tuple, a simple tuple. Let's say my tuple 1 equal to, I'm closing and closing them in the parentheses. Red. It can be of any data type. I'm having a string as well as integer types. And let me create another tuple. My tuple 2 equal to white, some integer, again black. So that's how you can create tuple. Either you can enclose them in parentheses or just series of elements. Now suppose if I want to print the elements of my tuple, give the command print my tuple 1. So it should print all the elements of this tuple. Now execute the program, select the file, run the program. You can see the console with the output of all the elements. Similarly, if I want to print the elements of tuple 2, print my tuple 2. Now let us execute and you can see the elements. So that is how you can create tuples. Let us now see a tuple with a single element. Let's suppose I have a tuple with only one element. So parenthesis, let's say pink. See, even though you have only one element, it should be separated by the comma. Right? So that's a tuple with a single element. Let us print this as well. Print tuple. So it prints pink. So that's how we create a tuple. Now let's see accessing elements in a tuple. Suppose this is a tuple with three elements. Again here another tuple with the three elements. Suppose I want to access a particular element, say first one. Here accessing a particular element in a tuple can be done through indexing. Like you have in arrays or list in C or Java. Indexing begins from zero. Tuple also follow that. So here the first element is accessed with index number 0. So if we want to have the first element, you can write print. Let's suppose I want to have the my tuple, first element of this my tuple. So square brackets the index number. My tuple 1 of 0 should give you the first element, which is red. Let us run the program. You can see red printed, right? So this prints the element at the particular index. Prints first element in the tuple. Similarly, suppose I want to print a couple of elements. I'm writing this in the print command. Print my tuple 1. Let's say I want to print from second till third. You can write here square bracket 1 colon 3. So that it prints from second till third. 1 is a second element. So from second to third element it will means it should print 23 and blue. So this is the output you can see. So you can do indexing or slicing on tuples this way, and hash will comment the line in Python. Prints elements starting from second till third. And suppose I want to print the element starting from third element or any particular number. If I want to start printing from here, or else from only from here, I can write print my tuple, means it will start printing from the third element, my tuple 1. Of course here we have only one third element. You can see the third element printed here. Let me add one more integer here. Now see, it starts printing from third element. Prints from third element. So that's how you access the elements using the index number in tuples. And how to update or modify a tuple. Suppose I want to change any particular value in the tuple, particular element. Let's say my tuple 1. I want to change element, second element, to some value, say 56. So is this allowed? Because tuple is immutable. You cannot change the elements in a tuple. Let's see. See, my tuple 2, the second element to 56. See, you got an error. Line number 15. Here is the line number in module my tuple to 56. Type error. Tuple object does not support type assignment. Means you cannot assign or update the value this way. So this will give you error. You cannot update. Updating is not allowed on tuples. So this doesn't work. You cannot do this. You cannot modify or update the values in a tuple. But you can concatenate and create a new tuples. That works. Suppose I have two tuples, my tuple 1, my tuple 2. I can concatenate the tuples by writing. Let's say my tuple 3 equal to my tuple 1 plus my tuple 2. So this works. You can concatenate and print it finally. Print my tuple 3. If you execute, the total tuple should have 6 elements. See here, red 23, blue 3, 4, 5 for the first tuple, and white 45 and black the second tuple. Right? So you can concatenate, modify the tuples and create a new one. That you can do, but you cannot update or change the values of a tuple. And yeah, this is how you access, create or update a tuple. How about deleting the tuples? Let's suppose again I'm having a new tuple. Let's say tuple 2 equal to some strings A, B, C and D. Suppose I want to delete a tuple. You can't delete an individual element, but you can delete the entire tuple by writing delete tuple 2. Before deleting, let me print this tuple. Print tuple 2. So it prints the complete tuple. Now, let's suppose delete this. Delete tuple 2. After deleting, if you try to print it, what happens? Can we print it? See, the entire tuple is deleted when you write delete statement. So if you try to print it, it will throw you an exception. So first, this is the tuple and I'm printing it, then deleting it, then trying to print it again now. See here, line number 25. This is a line number 25. Print tuple 2. Name error. Name tuple 2 is not defined. That means you cannot print this tuple 2 because it was already deleted. It does not exist anymore. Right? So let me comment this. Right? These are all the simple operations you can do in tuple, and there are many things which you can do with the tuples. Suppose I have a tuple and if I want to know the length of the tuple, let's say my tuple 1, I have 4 elements. So if you want to check the size, you have a length like print length of any tuple, let's say my tuple 1 or tuple 3, anything. So it should give that length of the tuple which is 4, tuple 1, 4. Similarly, if you want to see the size of tuple 3 after concatenation, print length of my tuple 3. So it should be adding both the elements tuple 1 and tuple 2, where tuple 1 is having 4 elements and tuple 2 having 3 elements. So finally the resultant tuple should have 7 elements. So the size should be 7. Right? So you can check the size of a tuple, as well as you can also repeat the tuple. Like suppose I have a tuple 1 with 4 elements. I want to repeat it. You can repeat by asterisk symbol. Print my tuple 1 asterisk 2. So it repeats twice. See here, right? Similarly, if suppose I want to repeat any other tuple, let's say tuple 3, or I want to repeat the same tuple thrice, you can repeat it any number of times. My tuple 1 asterisk 3. So it should repeat thrice. That's how you can modify your tuples by repeating or concatenating. And also, suppose this is my tuple, and if I want to check whether any element exists or not, you can check the membership of an element by writing. Let me create a new simple tuple. Tuple 3 equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this tuple, I want to check if 4 exists or not. Means 4 is a member or not. You can check by writing in like print 3 in tuple 3. So if it exists, it will return you true. It will print you true. See? Let's suppose I'm checking with, okay, let me write another line. Print, I want to check if 7 is a member in the tuple. So 7 in tuple. If it is a member, it will return true, otherwise false. Right? So these are all the things you can do in a tuple. Similarly also, suppose you want to check a maximum number in the tuple, maximum value. Let's suppose this is my tuple. I want to check the maximum value. You can write, let me write in the print command, print maximum of tuple 3. So that it should return you the maximum value, which is 6. So these are all the methods, inbuilt methods you have in tuples. Length or maximum, and print, suppose minimum of tuple 3. So it should return you the minimum value, right? Which is 1. So these are all inbuilt methods you can do, like the length, maximum, minimum. And suppose you have a list, let's say my list equal to, in square brackets I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to convert into a tuple, you can use a tuple method, tuple and which you want to change, like a my list. So it will be converted into a tuple. Yeah, we are not printing it. Let me print this. Let me put this inside a print command so we can see our tuple. See, within parentheses, whereas we created a list. List will be a series of elements within square brackets. So this is a list. And tuple method will convert the series or a sequence inside to a tuple. So these are all inbuilt methods, like the length of a tuple, maximum of a tuple, minimum, and tuple method. These are all built-in methods which you can use for managing or manipulating